Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 2025. And the purpose of this video today is to navigate around my website to show what I offer. There are three main areas that I want to talk about during the video that I think that people will be interested in. Number one, I take a lot of students one-to-one, but the good news is I have 8 places available for students between years 9 to year 11 for their GCSE English tuition. So that's number one. I've got 8 places available. Now, what I want to do is basically show my website and take you through it. And I'll show you the first point of call that you should go to on the website, which is basically here. So I talk about my tagline at the top. I've been nurturing minds all my life, all ages, all nationalities, and look for new ventures, continue and still will. I am always developing ways of engaging students, but students, when I say students, not just school students, but now students of all ages and nationalities. Extremely experienced in terms of international sort of experience in education, over 4 decades, 43 years as a professional, as a teacher by profession, but now running my own tuition business. So if you're interested in having tuition, this is your first point of call. And if you see on the ticker tape that's going across the screen, you will notice the actual website area that you go to, which is also in the blurb at the end of this video. But if I just show you this, so latest news for tuition, and here it is. I've said it here. I currently have 8 vacancies left. So those are available. They tend to be predominantly on Monday at 4 to 5 p.m. But get in touch if this is of interest to you. The way you get in touch is literally by going here, contact Adrian, and then giving details, email, location, all those sort of things like that. Right, the next area that I've decided to focus on this year for 2025 comes from the fact that just in the last 3 years, I've been taking a lot of Hong Kong GCSE English students that have come to the UK. Now that's fine and it's great, and I really am pleased that I'm able to help them. But one of the areas that I've found is a big gap is the Hong Kong students adapt to the UK and the English language pretty quickly, but often their parents do not speak English as well. And it's important that if they want to do well in the GCSE English, they need to be able to speak English all the time to reinforce their knowledge. And this obviously is an area that possibly doesn't happen when they go home at the end of school and they speak the Hong Kong traditional Chinese, Cantonese. So we need to get more English speaking. So what you see on my website here, if you go along to Adults Beginners English, I've put an offer out, and here it is. And it's for adults who are actually in the UK or Hong Kong. And it talks about a beginner's program for learning in UK English. I am going to offer groups of 4 adults only, and I would like 4 adults in each group for the interaction because they can pair up. And I'm planning on doing these on Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which fits in with UK time and Hong Kong time. If you notice, for instance, if I offer in the UK these courses, it would be between 10 and 11 a.m. in the morning. If these were Hong Kong parents that are considering coming to the UK or wanting to improve their English, the times are here. So you need to go to this page, and if you are interested in joining one of these groups, then you can actually register your interest here, and you just give the information. There's no obligation. It's really just giving email your interest and possibly a group that you want to attend. I've produced the beginner's workbook here, which you will be able to receive once you have registered your interest in there. Now, again, my job as a tutor is also to help as many students as I can, and I cannot help all the students I want to. The irony is that a lot of the students who cannot afford tuition are the ones who need the most help. So I've developed a scheme called Affordable GCSE English Tuition here, and this is AQA for now. I can do other boards, but at the moment I'm focusing on AQA, and it really is for year 9 to 11 students. And it's what happens here. They will receive a resource book on AQA, on language paper 1 and language paper 2, and they will be given tasks and challenges, and they'll be fully supported in their whole process. So what happens is I will offer them online videos that they can look at. They will be fully supported, and the explanation of what happens is all here. But this is a groundbreaking sort of opportunity for students, and it is not expensive. It is basically only £50 a month. So if you're happy to have a go and get in contact again, you register again here, and you can look at the kind of sample marked work that I would offer those students throughout their time with me. But this is a very affordable way of having supported tuition from me, not live, but has benefits, because students can do the task. They get one task a week that they must complete, and then they continue that, and they'll get feedback on that, but they must complete one task a week, and they will then be able to build with feedback from me with proper AQA marking and seeing the marks that they get. But that's not all I do. So I said I wanted to show you more about my website. I am also somebody who writes my own stories, and I have produced a lot of stories here. They're based on they're actually spy stories. They're very suitable though for young adults and for or any adult really, but young adults, especially GCSE students. And here you have the opportunity of seeing what the book is about, and then if you click on these books, you can purchase them for free if you want to get it as an ebook and you are part of the e-Kindle community reading books. You can click on these and it will take you to Amazon there. But that's more about my author work. Further on, if we look at that, I do have a page of GCSE English resources for both AQA and Educast. They're not all here, but there are lots of them. And you can go to these books here and you can pick on one of these, whatever it is. For instance, there's AQA Revision Guide for Christmas Carol. If you click on there, it then takes you to my shop, and there's some information about A Christmas Carol there that you can read. And you've got lots of blurb. You can even, when you go here, you can watch a film of Christmas Carol, which is actually embedded in the resource. And these resources are relatively low cost, but have been very, very useful for a lot of students. If you notice here, when you talk about the price, it's not much at all. So beyond that, what do we have? So we've got English resources, beginners, shop. You also can look at my reviews that I've had over the years. I haven't updated it too much, but I have lots of reviews about my tuition, etc., etc. And again, ways of getting in touch. So basically, what I've tried to produce is an opportunity for many people, whether you're overseas or you're in the UK. As I said, one of my emphasis, because I take Hong Kong students, is for the parents to have an opportunity. So these are the ways forward for 2025. If you are interested in standard GCSE English tuition, I've a lot of experience. Please just click on the appropriate links that I have at the end of this video and get in touch with me. These places will go as their prime time, but it is important that you just find out more information. So contacting me, I will then send you back information, and there's no obligation. You know, if you contact me, there's no obligation for that. All of my tuition is online, so please, I don't travel round now. I actually can do a massive load of tuition online, which is so better. It means that students can click on a link, learn things very quickly. And I really want you to get in touch with me. Don't be afraid to get in touch. It costs nothing to get in touch. And you can follow me on my YouTube channel. I do have YouTube channel, which you can go to. But there are lots of things you can do. You can also sign up and look at my YouTube channel on my website, where you can actually sign up for free and see tuition videos with AQA language papers 1 and 2, all the questions taught in those YouTube videos. Anyway, I hope it's going to be a very, very exciting year for a lot of students. English is a very, very important core subject. English language is the most important. Literature is a little bit more cosmetic and add-on, still great if you enjoy English. But English is a life skill. It's about communication. It's about understanding the world around you and having opinions and building ideas about what you think is going on in the world. Anyway, I was going to try and keep this as short as possible, but as it's my introductory one, it is going to be a longer video. So please don't stop listening to it. Get in touch today, whatever it is, make an inquiry, connect with me, and let's see what happens from there. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a good day.